So you have your solid one down, and all 4 of your corners need to be outside. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out pretty far, because as long as it's inside the bounds of that hoop, like inside this inner hole, then everything's gonna be fine. And I'm only gonna be stitching from this first dot, number 1, over. So once I have that, I'm gonna take this pre-loosened, and I don't need to have it very far loose to get it to fit over this little sandwich and have that sit on top. I can lift this, but right now this is still pretty loose. This is still wobbly. So I need to come in and tighten this little lug nut guy. And some kids are convinced that you have to tighten it absolutely all the way. You do not. You just need to make sure that it's loose enough that if I tried to wiggle it, nothing's kind of coming through. And then this is still pretty floppy. So the next thing to do is to hold this tight, like together, and then give your fabric a little tug. So I'm holding this tight together, because if I try and pull this, then it will just try and pull this inner loop out. So I'm going to hold that inner loop in place while I give this a nice little tug. Usually you have to tug some of the edges a little bit more than you have to tug the center. And once I do that, this is tight like a drum. Once that's tight like a drum, you're ready to start stitching. And I have access to both the front and the back of my fabric through the hoop.